Alright, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to my another video. In today's video I'm actually doing a pros and cons, and I got my two boys right here since I know from the beginning. And just go ahead and let them know who you are and how long you've been in the Air Force. And you can shout yourself out too on like any type of social media.
For sure. My name is Dillway Bear on TikTok, or you can follow me on my IG. It's Luis Aguina. And I got my boy over here.
My name is Wiley, Air Force. Been in about a year and a half. Signed a 4-year contract, gonna get out soon, can't wait. My YouTube is Wiley's Son. No, Wiley Sir. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, but make sure you go follow them too, because I'm trying to, influence everybody to be making content on YouTube and stuff. But anyway, let's get started with the video. So today, we're gonna talk about like pros and cons of being security forces and everything too. And if we sound tired right now, because we at work right now, working a night shift too. So I don't even know what time it is right now, but I was like, I might as well get like a good video in and let y'all like hear from other people too, so y'all not just hearing from me. So let's start off by let's talk about cons, because everybody for some reason seem to hate security forces. So I'll probably just do like you go, then me go, then him go. Right. So what's your first con of why you wouldn't recommend security force? Like why you hate it?
One of the cons is for sure the schedules, especially right now. People could be on 12s, Panama 12s, which are just like right now we're on 5 off, 2 on, 5 on, 2 off. Yeah. Stuff like that. Some people may work like a whole week straight. It just depends on where you go.
And the hours are awful too, not to cut you off. But it's like at one point we had like 8-hour shifts. Like the whole summer I was doing all 8s, but now they switched ever since I got back from Red Flags, and now we doing a whole 12-hour shift. It's not even 12 hours. It'd be like 14 hours here. Like we get here like
an hour before,
and then we just be here like in the car or whatever for like 14, 12 hours straight. So it felt like you spend the majority of your whole time, I'll probably say here.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
And alright, what you got? I'm just gonna piggyback off this stuff too.
Alright, so negative of this job, I say there's a lot. I mean, probably about ways the negative, but I'd say the main thing for me, it's the leadership, depending on where you're at. There's also positives with that too, but what really sticks with me is if you're not known around your flight, around your people, or you make one little mistake, it kind of makes you who you are for a while. And
that's true. You mess up one time, they're gonna remember that.
Yeah,
you get a whole year.
Cut off from opportunities, stuff like that. People look at you a different way. It takes a toll on your mental for sure, but you can get over it. You always get over it. It's not too bad.
Yeah. How he said 10 good things and you do one bad thing, you're cooked. Don't matter.
Yeah.
Like the best example of that is when I first started, there was a situation to where I had like a couple of gate runners on me, and for about a whole year, it's like every time I was in a different flight, they're gonna be like, oh, don't work with Henderson, because if you work with him, a car is gonna run past every single time too. And I feel like even still to this day, people be like, on my head about that, even though I know what to do now. But when I first started, that one mistake in the beginning just had everybody, feeling a certain type of way.
Yeah.
I like things I be doing and stuff too.
Nice.
Yeah. Now you said leadership. What's like the worst thing leadership done to you to make you not like it?
I think the worst thing leadership has done to me personally, I say kind of the same thing. One thing I did wrong, unintentionally made a mistake. It kind of they held it against me for months and months on end. It's also depending on where you're at. I don't think that's everywhere. It's definitely not everywhere. But I think it's just kind of undisclosed targeting to a sense, to where they can do it enough where they can't get in trouble for it, but they can still kind of let you know that they don't like you, and they're gonna make it known. They're gonna put you at bad post.
Like if they don't like you at all, they might be like, you might be in main gate for a whole week straight. You know what I'm saying? Just because you messed up off that.
Yeah.
But if they actually do like you or whatever, then they could give you a chill little post. You might be doing something that we doing where we just driving around the whole time and whatnot too.
Yeah.
It all really depends.
Yeah, they'll talk amongst each other about something that you did for like a month, and you have no idea they're talking about it, and then they just come up to you one day with some big explanation, some big talk
Yes.
about what you did a month or two ago that you had no idea was even an issue. You know?
But I will say, not all leadership is bad too, because depending on like who they are, they could be really cool. You know what I'm saying? Like you could join the flight and be very comfortable with everybody to the point where it's like you don't feel like you're asking a dumb question. You know what I'm saying? Like they won't make you feel like an idiot just by asking like the small stuff too.
Yeah.
Or you could have somebody that just that just don't click well from the beginning or whatever. You don't even want to ask them questions because you're not trying to be looking stupid. But it really all depends, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you always have a mentor. No matter what you're going through, who looks at you some way, there's always going to be somebody you can go to. Always. That's the good thing about security forces. I think the biggest part about it is the connection that we have with each other, because the job, it's difficult sometimes, and what you have at the end of the day is who you work with, and that's the best part about security forces, in my opinion.
All right, so we talked about what was the first one?
Cons. One of the pros and cons too, that's either or mixture. If you like firing, we do a lot of firing.
Yeah, if you like to be around guns or you want to get into that type of stuff too, you know what I'm saying? Like if you start from scratch, you get to shoot a lot of different guns, especially in tech school too. Tech school, like, you're pretty much shooting everything, from a light machine gun all the way to a pistol and everything too.
Yeah.
And there's always qualifications, rifle, pistol. You could even get picked up for a grenade launcher. And then for myself, like light machine gun, you can keep continuously shooting it to keep up with certifications.
Have you shot the submachine gun yet?
No.
I was supposed to do that, shoot like a little submachine gun, but then I don't know what happened. Something happened, whatever, and they just took me off that appointment. But besides that, you can have opportunities where you're shooting like a small, submachine gun or like a grenade launcher, So we pretty much just going all over the place. So y'all can just sit back and just, listen to us and everything too. What's another, let's talk about some pros too besides that.
Well, another pro is you could get what we call in the military, or I believe for our job specific, it's a LEOSA. What a LEOSA is,
It's clutch, man.
you take a test, or is it not a test? Or
It's a class.
it's a class.
Yeah.
And then you keep that cert for however long you're in service, and that's basically your concealed carry weapon, but for military
In every single state.
state. So all 50 states, you concealed carry. Obviously, don't be acting a fool with it, but that's also one of the benefits, and it's like pretty cool because, again, like with another pro, you get secret clearance and stuff.
Yeah.
That's true. Kind of piggyback what he was saying, long story short with the LEOSA. So pretty much, how like, depending on wherever you go, different states have different gun laws and whatnot. Like I knew New York is very strict when it comes to having guns, or Chicago, they almost want to give you like 5 years for just being like caught with your gun. But pretty much with your LEOSA, you could travel like all around, and all you gotta do is just show them like the LEOSA card and everything too. And if you're an officer or like you're in the military, then you're able to like carry it, and it will continue to like you carry on for like 5 years. So I could have like my LEOSA and have like my pistol with me and go all around the country. As long as I abide by the rules, like maybe California might be like you can only have maybe like I'm just throwing something out, maybe like 5 bullets in the chamber or not too. So as long as you like pay attention to what you can do with the LEOSA, that's pretty much way better than concealed to carry or open carry too. Right there.
Alright, another pro. I say best thing about this job so far. I said it was hard earlier. It's a little difficult at some times, but most time it's not difficult at all. Sit there, talk to each other, make friends, have conversations. The connection is amazing with security forces. If you like the idea of, since we are the only normal job in the Air Force that has a weapon on them, on base, every single day. We like the idea of having that behind you. People look at you in a certain way that like you're protecting them. You walk in the store with your vest on, your uniform, your beret, and you just know people kind of respect you. That's just an automatic sign of respect for people. It feels really good. It feels really good to do that. Walk around with that persona. Yeah, that's a good call. Makes you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, like for example, let's say you a police unit or security. You want to go to the BX, you know, like you walk into the store with your bulletproof vest on and everything too. It's like I feel like people be like, you know, they let you, you know, move out the way and everything too, and they be really chill. They be trying to talk to you and they ask you about your job and stuff like that. But it's like it's a certain different respect you get as, you know, being security forces compared to like I'm walking in there as a finance guy. Like, ain't nobody know that you in finance by walking in there. You know, especially because they took our patches anyway.
Yeah.
But us wearing the bulletproof vest, yeah, you pretty much gonna know like who's security forces and whatnot too.
Yeah. I think another pro is really good, and people don't really think about until they're in and actually on the base is with security forces, rank does not matter, like at all. Rank is out of the question whenever it comes to us and somebody else that we're having to have a situation with. If you're having a situation with a colonel, a general, whoever, a chief, you have to stay professional, of course, but you don't have to do anything different than you would talking to an airman that you're having to deal with. You know, like they're gonna try their ways because of their rank, but rank does not matter. Our badge overruns that rank, and it feels pretty good to do that as well. As long as you stay professional, do your job as you're taught. It feels good. It reminds you that you are enforcing the law on the base, and everybody needs to follow it.
Yo, my bad everybody. My camera cut off real quick, but I'm just gonna hold it like here. You got anything you want to get right there?
Yeah.
You got anything you want to say? Like any other like pros or cons you want to tell them?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'll let you go ahead. Alright. Yeah. Give you the power.
So overall, security forces, it's not bad. We love the job. We're here. We've been here for a while. We're not leaving anytime soon. Base is great.
Yeah, once you come to this base, you never go nowhere.
Yeah.
Only deployed.
Yeah. And I was supposed to get deployed, but I don't know if I told y'all because I'm having a kid, I end up getting out of it and stuff too. So he gonna have to take my spot probably.
Shit, probably.
Who knows? Probably.
You get hold of line this fucking career field too.
Hey, you get home.
It's okay, making
Alright.
money.
What you guys said, I'll let you on.
All I gotta say is some pros again. Like I said, my phone just dropped. It's okay
Let's draw
though.
my camera. You have to make a choice.
I know, I was like, but the pros in this career field are definitely pretty solid compared to others, especially when it comes to like what we do and stuff. Because sometimes we just be bullshitting, sitting around, not doing shit, and
What we
just
doing? Nothing.
yapping. Like right now, and other times we're actually in the shit. So it's 50-50, chill and everything. But at the end of the day, you make your choice, and if you're trying to go law enforcement and everything, this is a great career field to skill bridge off of and then get a lot of experience.
Yeah.
So
Join us
that's the no, like I said.
Let me see. Alright, my last question for you is, so how you feel about people that are watching that be like, this is the most boring job in the world and you know, only dumb people pick this job. What you guys say about that?
I say like
'Cause I be getting a lot of hate. They be coming at
like
me.
some people like score pretty high ASVABs and they still choose this career field, but like they're trying to do law enforcement, and then like right now, honestly, it's not like, yeah, you can hate on it, but at the end of the day, like everybody's people.
Hey, a job is a job,
A
man.
job
I be
is a
having
job.
people hate on me and they work at Subway and they don't be doing nothing and stuff like that, but they be like, all you doing is checking IDs and stuff like that too.
And you would not believe the shit that people tell us at the gates just because they're pissed off because the line is backed up because of traffic. Like, we can't control that shit.
What's the worst thing they told you
Yeah.
at the gate?
What's the worst thing?
Yeah, like you had, like you was checking IDs and somebody.
Shit. They called me, they're like, why don't you open up the second lane? And we're like, don't you not see us opening it up? Well, we'll open it up quicker because people got to go to work. Like, bro, I'm working right now. Like, what do you expect? Like,
Or nah, I hate whenever, like, you know, like the car park like way down there and then you just telling them to come up and then they're like, why can't you walk towards us and everything too? And stuff too. And then people be handing my shaving waiver too. Like, I'll be having like them old George Washington looking people. They'll come up to me and they'll be like, wow, the Air Force has changed, or how are you able to have that? You know what I'm saying? They just want you to be like robots. But don't let that stop you from wanting to do this job. You know, we just be chilling right now. It's 3 a.m. We about to leave in a couple of hours and everything too. But I want to get this video out to y'all. So that way y'all not just seeing me just in the background of my white room, you know what I'm saying? Now y'all see me actually with people, and then y'all get, you know, their perspective on the job too.
Yeah.
But like the video up and everything. Until then, yeah, follow his TikTok and everything. He's a TikTok star right here. Hey, shout out to TikTok one more time.
It's The Way Bear on TikTok. I don't want to spell it. Y'all do your thing. Make sure to like my boy stuff. He be
Exactly. I
grinding.
be out
on
here
it.
grinding too.
He don't be doing shit, so don't.
Hey, I got a YouTube. I got a YouTube. Wireless
Get
Sir.
him to be on the YouTube grind too.
Yeah, Wireless Sir, we coming up. I used to have some videos. I'm restarting. Different niche, different approach. I'm going. Subscribe to my guy Chris. Famous Chris.
Exactly.
Uh,
If y'all want to see me do more videos with people, just let me know in the comment section. And until then, I am out.